Adam's Film Reviews, Uncut Gems 2019.
How you doing, Holly? How's it going?
Hey, Howard. Good Pesach, Howard.
All right, Larry, you're a Jew again. Welcome back.
I made a crazy risk, a gamble, and it's about to pay off.
So I want the Celtics to cover. I want the Celtics halftime. I want Garnett points and rebounds.
What do you know?
I don't know. I just know.
Well, I'll tell you what I know. It's the dumbest bet I ever heard of.
I disagree. I disagree, Gary.
What is that?
I started it.
Are you serious? You're taking my money all over town, placing bets.
I'm having very serious second thoughts.
Are you serious right now?
I know it.
Howard, where's the money right now?
Howard, got my money?
When I do these reviews, I tend to have a good idea of what I want to see each week for the show, only sometimes that decision gets made for me. Every now and then, a film comes around, normally on Netflix, that everyone around me just can't stop banging on about, so I figure, yeah, that might be worth a watch. When said film also happens to be starring Adam Sandler, an actor synonymous with sticking forks in your brain, and yet still everyone goes on about it, well, let's take a look. Written and directed by Josh and Benny Safdie, with an additional writing credit for Ronald Bronstein, Uncut Gems follows Howard Ratner, played by Adam Sandler, a Jewish jeweller and gambling addict in the heart of New York City. Up to his eyes in gambling debts, Howard has his eyes set on making a big score with a rare, uncut black Opal, which he believes will earn him a cool million, and then some. Things get complicated when Howard shows off the Opal to a high-profile customer, the basketball extraordinaire Kevin Garnett, played by himself, who quickly becomes obsessed with the gem and demands he take it with him for good luck for the game that evening. Howard reluctantly agrees, but soon becomes apoplectic with impatience when Kevin doesn't immediately return it. With the auctioneer company on his back, an increasingly angry loan shark nipping at his heels, and his estranged wife bitterly demanding he spend time with his children, the only solace Howard gets is the time he spends with his mistress, Julia. When Howard suspects even Julia is cheating on him, well, that's what we call the descent. Everything goes quickly wrong, and as Howard hits rock bottom, he takes a moment to look once again at the black Opal, and the upturn begins. I'm sure it wasn't completely accidental, but there is an odd mysticism hinted at of the eponymous Uncut Gems. When a character stares deep into the crystal, things change, and even the soundtrack bends itself to add a ethereal air to what would otherwise be just another MacGuffin, in the vein of Pulp Fiction's Briefcase or Snatch's Diamonds. I think that's what stands out with Uncut Gems more than anything else. On the surface, this is a low-level gangster film with a man in crippling debt fighting against loan sharks and gangsters. Except there's a lot more going on. Besides Adam Sandler's quite honestly magnificent performance, and indeed the amazing performance by Julia Fox in her featured debut, Uncut Gems takes its time to introduce every element of Howard's life. He's more than just an addict and an idiot. He's also a three-dimensional family man who completely acknowledges the mistakes he makes. He's a schmuck, but a schmuck that's trying to survive the only way he can. Uncut Gems is quite honestly incredible. Not only does it look wonderful, the use of synth music and the film's pacing is enough to put you on the edge of your seat. I don't know about anyone else, but I've never felt quite so tense and excited watching a basketball game since Space Jam. Uncut Gems is currently on Netflix, and seriously, it's earned its critical acclaim. The only thing that will leave you cold is when the credits roll and you sit back, take a sip of your drink and think, what the hell has Adam Sandler been doing his whole career?
This is me. This is how I win. KJ, it's game night. You should be stretching out.
What is he, a coach?
Nah, just a crazy ass Jew.